Hey folks, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We're continuing today with the same as we were doing last time. Gonna be playing missions. Today, to the moon via Minmus. This mission recreates the heady days of early lunar probes. You start ready to launch to the stars, and your objective is ambitious, but the PR team assures us it's worth the risk. Reach Minmus' sphere of influence. That is ambitious. I mean, to get to the moon, I know of easier ways. We also packed a little surprise for the Kerbal observers back on the ground. A mystery goo to release in orbit over Kerbin. Just remember to stage while in Kerbin's orbit just below 100 kilometers to let it go. Ready for takeoff? We'll be back in touch during your flight. Okay. Sounds easy enough. So let's get to building ourselves a lunar probe. Or not. Oh yeah, that's right, we start ready to launch. Okay. This is the same thing, right? Yep, it's the same thing. Okay, so this here is our lunar rocket. It is another R7 knockoff, similar to what mine was, but better by the looks of it. It's got 4 vernier engines on it instead of my 8. The center stage fires simultaneously with the side boosters. That's another thing that I did differently. And it also has RCS thrusters on it. Now that's interesting. Huh. Okay. So let's take a look at the staging here. We got the first 4 engine clusters, a center engine cluster, and the vernier rockets fire. Then we get these 4, the solid fuel booster to help separate the rockets from the side, and yep, stack separator, that's about right. And then we have a third stage, another engine block, I assume to carry it out to whatever orbit it was intended to head to, payload separation, and then whatever is inside this, the probe right there. Not a big fan of doing this flight without knowing exactly what's in there, but hey, what are you gonna do? So, question number 1, do we have SAS? We do have SAS, okay. Not sure it matters because if we're flying another Stay Putnik, then there aren't going to be any reaction wheels on this, but anyway, we'll see. Got the mission briefing, thank you. We might as well just get this over with. Throttle up. Zoom out a bit because this is going to be loud. And take off. Up and away. Not bad. Not bad. We're launching once again from our fake Russian launch site. Still using my flight stick, as always. Getting close to gravity turn area. I'm going to turn this on. Okay, right about now we can start our gravity turn. Gravity turn there. Oh, it's getting a little worse. So this spin is just a bit too sensitive still. Not sure if it's the rocket or if it's my flight stick. The rudder control, which is what I'm using for my spin. It's a bit wacky. Okay, we're about to run out of fuel in the stage 1 engines. But we have already hit, we're gonna, I believe it said that we need to go under 100,000, right? So let's go ahead and separate those. Okay. I'm gonna start pitching this over for enhancing the gravity turn. Let's take a look at our orbit. It's a bit high. above 95,000 now, so I'm going to let it fly up to the top. Around maybe like 51 seconds to apoapsis, and then we're going to finish the orbital burn. There we go. Okay. The SAS honestly might as well not even be there, so I'm going to turn on the RCS, see if that helps. Very slightly, but it does. Throttle up. Spinning out of control again. Alright, took my hands off the stick. Now I'm gonna... Yeah, this spin. I'm definitely not spinning the rudder. So I don't know what's causing it. Starting to get a little worried. Main thrusters are definitely not going to get us into orbit on their own, looking at the delta V that we have left in them. So I'm getting ready to set the next stage. Oh boy, look at that acceleration. Burning through fuel pretty quickly though. And I have to somehow... I didn't see any other... There are no more thrusters on the staging. So this is pretty much all we have left to get us into orbit of Minmus and... Alright. How's this looking? Not bad. We still need to burn a bit more. To get us up into stable. There we go. Orbit's now stable, so we're going to have to start correcting it now. It wants us to get into an orbit that's between 95,000 and 100,000 meters. So let's get that done. Alright. Point us retrograde, please. Let's use the RCS. Oh my goodness, that's so much easier. Okay. Start the burn. Oh, that's too much. Alright, back to prograde. Oh my goodness, look at how easier that RCS control is. This is computer control, of course. This is not just using the commands. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good. Now, I'm going to turn all this off. Because I also just remembered that this thing runs on batteries. So I should probably be more self-conscious with the power that we use. Alright, there we go. We're at APWAPS. So once again, we're going to turn the SAS to prograde. Alright. Throttle up. Perfect. We've achieved the orbit. So, now where's the mystery goo? I'm going to spin us over to the sunny side. Give me a sec. There we are. No, hang on. Turn these off, turn these off, turn these off. Do I... Just stop it. Okay. Do I deploy this? I think I deploy this. It is now deployed. There's our lunar probe. Where's the last stack separator? It's right there. Okay, so this is the last bit of the ship. Here's the mystery goo. Crew, this is Walt Kerman from the PR team. Great work. The mystery goo is just spread over the sky in a majestic multicolored cloud. No, it's more like a rainbow as seen through sunlight. Wait, two rainbows now. Whoa. Kerbals are celebrating this achievement. And we're starting to receive more applications to the astronaut complex. Nice job. You should now think about putting the ship systems to sleep, and we'll be in touch again when you orbit Minmus. Alright. Put the systems to sleep. We gotta hibernate the... Wait a minute. Does it really matter? Alright, we're draining 0.3 units of... 0.3 units of electricity. I'm going to extend these antennas. So once we get... Made this mistake before. Once we get far away, we still want to maintain connection. Now, it's not letting me... Even when we're hibernating, we're still using up electricity. What is using up electricity, though? What's burning our electricity? SAS is disengaged. RCS is disengaged. I'm hesitant to start a burn to Minmus, because if I do that while we're still... Alright, well, I'm going to quick save here. And let's see where Minmus is. Minmus is over there. I think... Yeah, we might be lucky. Because we might be in the exact right position to get a burn to Minmus, to get an encounter. Let's see if that works out. Oh, okay. I saw the encounter. Okay, that's the distance which they're separated. Now we might be able to adjust this. Yep, there we go. We get a periapsis that way. Can I make that any better? Which one of these is that? There it is, the 2 million. No, this was better. Alright, there we go. We'll just perform a course correction on our way, I guess. It's an 8-second burn, shouldn't take long. Let's go ahead and warp ahead to the point. Hopefully the engine burns will give us a little extra electrical charge. And then I'm going to have to figure out a way, because that's going to take like several days to get that far. Five, four, three, two. Alright, I'm going to slow us down here. And then I'm going to set us towards our vector. Hang on. SAS engage, RCS engage. There we go. Alright. Oriented properly. I'm going to keep the SAS and RCS engaged for this. Then let's wait for the right moment. There. Oh, the burn now all of a sudden is 12 seconds long. Yep, should have counted them. Should have expected that. It's alright. We'll still be fine. Oh crap, I missed it. I think maybe just by using the RCS. It's working. Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of this. See how far down I can bring that periapsis. That's as far down as it'll go. Okay. Next up, on our way there, we're going to have to perform a course correction, but before we do that, we basically have no fuel left. So I have no idea how we're going to get into orbit. Already, look at all that battery power we're losing. Yeah. That's going down way too fast. Okay. How am I going to solve this battery situation? I might just be able to, like, maybe shut this off. That way it shouldn't drain battery power from here. I think I might as well just shut all of these off, just to conserve the battery power. There. Let's see what happens now. This guy still has electric charge, right? Yeah, let's shut that off too. Still losing power. Okay, we stopped losing power now. Don't have probe control though. This is about the point where we'd want to do our correction. So now if I go back, can I reactivate this? I cannot reactivate this. Well, shoot. Not sure what it expects me to do here, honestly. If I load my quick save, gonna have to do that burn all over again, but maybe I can do it more efficiently. Didn't even save at the point where I had the course plotted. Well, that's my mistake. Set the target. Add the maneuver. Oh, too much. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think maybe I don't even have to worry about that much if I just move it. Yeah, there we go. That'll help. Alright. How can I fix this? I like that. It's a much better periapsis. We're going to be able to work from there. Okay. I remember that the burn takes about 14 seconds at 80% capacity, 80% thrust. Battery will charge up again once we use the engines, so that's good. And we should have about 300 units, 300 meters per second of delta V left by the time we get. Okay. It's the battery power that concerns me. There we go. All right. Missed it again, but that's fine. We'll just use the RCS. So again, let's see how close I can get. $500,000. Where is it? Minmus. There it is, 500,000. That's about as good as it's going to get. Okay. Used about the same amount of fuel. Makes me think that there is a flaw in my orbital procedure. But I absolutely need to keep the battery power on. So I'm just going to switch this off, switch that off. All the antennas still extended? Yep, we're good there. Keep an eye on our battery power. There's just no way. There is just no way that this can work. Tells me to put the vessel to sleep. Hibernation is on. Is that the amount of electricity that it consumes while it's asleep? I don't have nearly enough battery power to do this then. Not even close. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I didn't quick save back on the planet anyway, but I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna perform a course correction here. But it wants me to... Where are the objectives for the orbit? Orbit Minmus, 10K. Inclination accuracy 90, land accuracy 90. Not exactly sure what that means. Is that a polar orbit? Well, I guess we'll find out. In this case, I'm just going to kind of aim for... Turn on the... Gonna aim for the altitude. 9,000, 12,000. RCS is on. I'm going to forego the SAS right now just for power reasons. And, okay, let's see. No, we need the SAS. Alright. I've lost control. There we go. Not sure what happened. Okay. RCS SAS disabled. But we're still never going to get there with enough battery power, so I'm wondering what the game wants me to do at this point. I can't shut it off, because then I lose probe control. There's a gravioli detector. I thought that might be another probe core. Something else is consuming power right now, and I want to find out what it is. Is that literally just the amount of power that we lose being in hibernation? Oh, here we go. That was it. Ugh. This comes from the fact that I didn't build this probe myself, right? Darn. Now it's off. It's a ton of wasted battery power on my part. I'm tempted to go back and replay it, but for now we'll just see if this works. We're still losing battery power, albeit at a much slower rate now. Guess we'll just have to see how this works out now. Alright. Oh, careful, careful. Alright, almost at periaps. 304 meters of delta V left in the stage. Alright, stop it right there. Bring the probe core back online. SAS RCS enable. Retrograde. Throttle up. That did it, didn't it? We got a hold here for 5 seconds, I think. Whew! You got the ship to Minmus. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now it's time to learn a little more about our mysterious smaller satellite. We're going to settle once and for all whether the Minmus is made of mint ice cream. First, we need you to conduct and transmit a gravity scan with that small blue box on board. Then, we need you to crash Muna 1 into Minmus. To test its composition, we know you can do it. Alright. I do believe I can. To crash it into Minmus, I thought we were crashing into the moon. Anyway, So we have to run the gravity scan. That's easy enough. Log gravity data. Alright, keep it. That what we needed? Gravity scan. Test whether science experiment has been performed. Gravity scan. While in space near Minmus, experiment must be transmitted. Oh, okay. Let's transmit it then. Review data, transmit data. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Not sure how that was supposed to get. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to come out here a second time. Don't worry, I won't force you to watch it. It's the same thing, it's just that I'm gonna turn this off a little earlier. See you in a sec. Alright, so we're back. I did it again. Suffered a little bit with the orbit this time, but we did it, and we have a lot more battery power. So now, after another quick save, I think collecting that gravity data, sending it back home shouldn't be nearly as much of a problem. Yeah. This is what screwed me, really. The fact that they hid the probe core beneath all this. Wouldn't have been a problem, of course, if I built the probe myself, but it was handed to me. Okay, so we got that part of the mission complete. Next, destroy Moon 1 by crashing into Minmus. Okay. Should be the easiest thing on the planet, right? Yeah. Can shut that stuff off now, guys. There we go. So now we just kind of reflect on the mission, you know, reflect on this, on the meaning that this poses to Kerbal Kind's history, the grand things that this proves. And maybe enjoy an explosion too. Let's zoom out. Hopefully not destroy everybody's ears. Kablooey. Nice work on the fabulous and educational destruction of Moon 1. In fact, you did so well that we now want you to crash Moon 2 into the moon. Isn't rocket science fun? While you're working on that, our scientists will be working overtime to determine if Minmus is as delicious as it appears in our telescopes. Alright, let's send Moon 2 to the orbit of the moon. Well, this has been going on long enough, so I think I'm going to cut this episode here. And then next time, we'll do the second part. I was confused a little bit because it told me that it wanted me to crash a probe into the moon, I think. But, okay, that's a different probe. Alright. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy my fumbling through space. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.